KXO AM1230 with high school football. We are at Southwest tonight, taking on the Kofa Kings. And looks like it's going to be a good matchup. We're just about to get going. Players are lined up on the sideline. We'll have a little pregame, but we're going to jump right into this one. John, how you doing tonight? I'm here with Jon Driffill.
Yes, it's going to be an excellent football game. Kofa's come over from Yuma. They have not had a football game yet this year, late start because of COVID. Most of the other Yuma schools, they've already played 2 games, but Kofa has not. So they're excited to come here, and they're ready to play in Southwest. Very good chance tonight that they can even their record of 2-2 if they get the victory.
And it looks like they're just getting through with the coin toss, and we'll be getting back with the kickoff after this.
Talk about football.
High school football is on the air. With Carroll Buckley and Jon Driffill on KXO AM1230 and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com. Get ready for some football as kickoff is coming up on AM1230 KXO Centro and on the web at KXORadio.com. KXO AM1230 Centro, California. We are also on the KXO YouTube channel tonight. And looks like we will be getting this game underway. We have Gabe Lemus, our production and engineer guy, in the studio. We have Kurt Hoffman providing technical assistance. And it's Jared Anchondo here with Jon Driffill tonight. And John, what do you think we're going to see?
Well, as we mentioned, this is Kofa's first game of the year. Now, they are riding a 27-game losing streak. The last football game they actually won was October 20th, 2017, so that's almost 4 years ago. And they won that game by 1 point, 22-21. So since then, they're 0-10 in 2018, 0-10 in 2019, and then 0-4 in the shortened season last year. Their coach, Carl Pope, is in his second season. The Kings did win the coin toss. They've elected to defer, so they will kick off. Southwest will receive at the west end of the field, and Kofa is now coming out ready to kick off. The small squad across the way, Jared, we counted about 22 players for Kofa have suited up, but surprisingly, they don't have a lot of kids going both ways. They have some, but Southwest has even more. So we'll see if the numbers do tend to wear down, and Kofa has a little trouble later on in the third and fourth quarter with this heat.
And looks like we are getting finished with the lineup, getting the ball placed on the tee. We have Jesse Martinez, the kicker for Kofa. And back to take the kick for Southwest. Can't actually see their numbers from right here. So we're going to get this just a moment. Kick is about to go off. Game's about to start. It's Southwest taking on Kofa. Kick is up, and it's a short kick, low kick, and it bounces across the ground, lands at the 30-yard line, Southwest 30-yard line. Player dove on top of it, and this game is underway.
That was an interesting kickoff. They actually drilled the line drive right at the up man, and it hit a Southwest up man. So very alertly, I touched the Southwest middle receivers dove on the ball because it was a live ball and could have been recovered by the Kings.
It's good reaction. And you always need to get on that ball as soon as you can in those situations. We have Youngers with the handoff. And it looks, we get a run down, 5-yard run, cut up the field. We have it looks like we got 5 and 5, second down. That's the 35.
That's Tom McDonald, and he's on the carry again. This time the Kings have stopped to run at the line of scrimmage.
Again, down at the line of scrimmage now.
And it looks like
yeah,
somebody's given them a first down, but I think they've changed their minds because the chains were moved, and now they brought them back. Now it looks like they're telling them to move again, so the chain guys are saying, we'll do whatever you want. Just, So sometimes the refs give them a little bit of help. And looks like they moved those chains. It is now a first down. All right, we are set. Far right hash mark. Youngers in the pistol. And we have to play action. Hands it off to McDonough. And he is down short of the line of scrimmage. After having two very successful running plays with McDonough, they tried the left side of their offensive line. Hurry up offense. Southwest right back up on the line of scrimmage. McDonough 3 carries. That time he was tackled for a loss behind the line of scrimmage.
Set up one, actually 2 on the right. Nobody looks like on the left side. Youngers in the pistol. And he takes it back, takes a handoff and throws it down to Jonah Estrada for a good 8-yard pass. And it looks like Estrada made it to a first down, just across the first down. And they barely got that one.
So 2 quick first downs here for Southwest initial drive, moving the football.
Again, Youngers in the pistol. McDonough on his right. And he hands off to McDonough. McDonough stopped at the line of scrimmage, hit a brick wall right there, brought down just short of the line of scrimmage.
Southwest is trying to feel out this Kofa defense, running right, left. That time they went right up the middle, and they did pick up a yard, but it does look like Southwest now is setting up for their play-action pass. They are very comfortable with the sophomore Youngers back there, quarterback.
Youngers again in the pistol, takes the snap, hands it off to McDonough. McDonough cuts up the left, up the field, a good about 15-yard run, and it looks like they got another first down, 3 first downs back to back to back. How about that?
The 11-yard pickup for McDonough there. 3rd first down here of the early going. As the Kofa faithful across the way for 27 straight games, they've certainly seen this, Jared.
And they were ready for it. Youngers with the snap, hands it off to McDonough again, cuts up the middle, and he is brought down for a 3-yard gain. Second down, we are on Kofa's 43-yard line.
As always, Southwest lines up at the line of scrimmage. They do not huddle, and then the play is flashed in. Youngers has the play, and he's ready to go ahead and take the snap.
Youngers takes the snap, and play action, keeps the ball, and he runs it wide right, almost out of bounds, and he takes it out of bounds just shy of Kofa's 20. Looks like they got another first down.
Younger's first carry of the evening as he saw that right side of his offense, and so he just was able to take off running, move the ball down all the way to the 25-yard line for a 12-yard pickup.
Good run on Youngers right there. And we are set up again in the pistol. Youngers hands it off to McDonough. McDonough cuts up the middle. Few dodges, so some sweet moves by McDonough, and he is brought down.
Looks like we have a fumble, but we'll see if the referees are going to call it. Yes, it's a fumble, and Kofa will recover inside their 10-yard line.
Kofa's ball, Southwest couldn't catch a break right there, brought it all the way downfield. But sometimes it just happens like that. And good one on McDonough right there. That run was pretty smooth. Didn't quite keep control of the ball, though.
17-yard pickup before he fumbles. So unfortunately, Southwest with 4 straight first downs, looking like they were going to put the initial drive in the end zone, turn the ball over. And now as we come out, the Kings are led by the junior quarterback, Leo Koivu, a left-hander. He's up from the JV squad last year. And this is not only a small number squad, but also very young. They have a lot of sophomores and juniors out there in the starting lineup.
So we have Leo Koivu, and he's set up.
Mirror image of Southwest with double wideouts, right and left.
And a drop snap, running back, or not, halfback.
We might have a safety, Jared, because I believe, no, they're going to say that he was down at looks like about the 1 yard line and pushed in the end zone. So very poor snap as it rolled back to the quarterback, Koivu. Not a good start here for the Kings on their very first play of this 2021 season.
And it got lucky right there. Brought him down just shy of the goal line. Literally on the 1 yard line. This is a dangerous territory right here for the Kofa Kings.
They do take the snap in the pistol. That means Koivu will be in the end zone on this snap.
Well, let's see what they decide to do. They are in a huddle right now, conferring. And, yep, it looks like he's going to take it from the pistol again. Got one man right next to him on his left, two wide right.
I believe we're going to have a timeout here as Kofa was just having a long time to get that play off. Kofa has taken a timeout.
Kofa timeout. We will take a timeout as well.
CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. That's CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Boucher Road.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast or lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
We are back. Kofa on their 1 yard line, trying to fend off a safety, and looks like Leo Koivu, quarterback, takes the snap from the pistol, hands it off, and we get a run wide right, and he actually picks up a good 5 yards for second, or actually no, we're looking at 3rd and 8. On Kofa's 12-yard line.
That was Christian Bravo on that carry as he was able to pick up the yards they lost on the poor snap. The second snap, Jared, was a line drive that Koivu had to jump up to knock down. So the first one rolled back, the second tie. You can tell which team is playing their 4th game tonight and which team is playing their first snaps of the year. And obviously that is Kofa.
We got just about 5.5 minutes left in the first quarter. Kofa set up on the far right hash for them. And we got trips right, it looks like, and one wide left. Passes it to one of the men on the right, and it is dropped for an incomplete pass. 4th down on Kofa's 12-yard line. We got 4th and 8.
For Koivu, he put the ball right where he needed to, right in the hands of his receiver, and he wasn't able to bring it down. We were commenting to each other and to others up here in the booth during warm-ups that it looked like the Kofa receivers having a hard time catching the ball down there, perhaps because of the heat, humidity, sweat, etc. But that was a perfect example of what they showed us in warm-ups. The ball hit the young man right in the hands and didn't make the catch, so first punt of the evening.
So here we go with the punt. Looks like Gabriel Rodriguez.
Yeah, he had another poor snap as the ball rolled back to him. Rodriguez took off running. We have a flag down, so this could be injury added to insult as it looks like Kofa may be called for holding after. And if he was actually holding in the end zone, that's going to be a 2-point safety because the kicker was stuck on the goal line. It's a signal holding against Kofa.
Yes.
They're going to decline that. and they're going to take the ball where the ball carrier Rodriguez was tackled, which is going to give the Southwest Eagles a 1st and goal, and Southwest, with all of this confusion, is going to take a timeout.
And we will take a timeout as well.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now, McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash, the best of the best $12 Premium wash. Also, purchase 8 gallons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash. And get the punch card. Pay for 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training. Option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
We are back. Eagles with the football. 1st and goal on the 6-yard line. The Kofa Kings with a few drop snaps, and that one did turn around on them.
Looks like Nathan Rodriguez is back at running back. And we have Youngers with a pass, and it's tipped and intercepted by the Kofa Kings. On the interception out there was Ambrose Estrada, the junior linebacker. So 2 straight turnovers, as now the Kofa Kings will try their 2nd possession here after that 1 pass, 1 interception drive.
Back-to-back turnovers. Good for Kofa.
And the ball was intercepted in the end zone, so that's going to bring it out to the 20.
Yes, I did notice that. Smart on the kid to drop it right there, drop a knee in the end zone. Brought it up to the 20, and we are Leo Koivu. Once again in the pistol, ready for the snap. Low snap, gets it. Runs out to the left towards the sideline and across the sideline, just out of bounds. And looks like he got a 2-yard pickup on that one.
That was another busted play as Koivu returned to his right to hand the ball off to his running back there, Christian Bravo. Christian Bravo decided to go to the left, so there was nobody there. Koivu just spun and tried to get something out of nothing, picked up a couple yards. Out of bounds, stopped the clock.
A little lost in translation right there, but no problem for them. Set up again with 1 man wide right. They are on the far left hash mark, close to the line. They got 3. We got trips left, squeezed in there. It off, and run was right up the middle and knocked down Christian Bravo with that run. Looks like they brought it straight to the line of scrimmage, no gain or loss right there.
So far, the Kings have rushed the ball 5 times for a total of 2 yards because they did have that 1 6-yard sack, so that turned them around. But right here, we'll see if they try to put Koivu in motion to try to do some kind of play action, get the ball downfield.
Koivu ready for the snap. Passes to the right, and the pass goes high over Michael Montiel's head. And we are 4th down, 4th and 9 for the Kofa Kings.
We did get a good snap on that 3rd down play. That's the best snap of the evening. So hopefully the jitters are starting to worm their way out of these Kofa Kings, their first game, and they certainly need a good snap here to try to get some field position back as the Eagles now are back to receive the punt, standing at the 50-yard line.
We have Gabriel Rodriguez ready to take the punt. Wait for the snap, and there it is, a low snap once again. And he is brought down close to his 5-yard line. Just couldn't catch a break with these snaps.
It looked like a replay of what happened with their first punt formation. The ball is not just a low snap, but just kind of dribbles back there. You can't even count the number of bounces. So I'm not sure what the young man snapping the ball, if he's hitting his ankle or he's just hiking the ball straight down into the ground. But once again, the Eagles are set up inside the 10-yard line with a first and goal.
It's like we got Eagles set up on the 8-yard line. Kofa 8-yard line and younger. Play action fakes and hands it off to McDonough. McDonough runs up, cuts up the field, and we have a touchdown for Southwest Eagles.
Yeah, finally, Southwest is able to run a play without fumbling or turning it over, put the ball in the end zone. So we'll see if the Kings begin to hang their heads down there. They're brand new to the season. We've mentioned this is their first game. So it's a lot different than just practicing against each other. They're actually now playing against competition, and Southwest so far has dominated this game as we get ready for the PAT with Eden Salazar.
The kick is up, and it is good. So score, 7-0 with 3:06 to play in the first quarter. Southwest taking on the Kofa Kings here on AM1230 KXO and on the KXO YouTube channel. Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro. We are back. It's high school football on AM 1230 KXO and on the KXO YouTube channel. Saturday night game, I know, might have thrown you off. We had a little change to the schedule this week. Southwest getting ready to kick off. They just had a touchdown after a slew of turnovers for both teams. And Kofa just couldn't get on that one.
Yeah, Jared, we're here tonight, Saturday, because it's actually a lack of officials. They don't have enough to cover all the games on Friday night, so they arbitrarily just pick a couple schools. They communicate with them. If they're in agreement, then they move them to either Thursday or Saturday, and this week it happened to be the Saturday. Previously, Brawley has played a Thursday night game this season.
Can't play a game without the officials. Kick is ready to go off. And the kick is up. We have Aiden Salazar with the kick. And looks like Benjamin Flores back to receive the kick for Kofa, and he's going to take it back past the goal line. We will pick this back up on the 20. And we'll see what Kofa can make out of this drive.
We know here in high school football that once the ball breaks the plane, it's automatic touchback. The young man from Kofa wanted to bring it out, but that's not allowed.
Got to hold your horses right there. But this is good placement for Kofa. They can get something going. If they can get upfield, hopefully they can make a little something out of this drive.
We do need to point out there are several rule changes, minor ones, between Yuma and Imperial Valley football. Very small rules. Maybe we can get to one or two of them later.
So we have, looks like Leo Koivu running out wide left, taking the snap and just getting rushed really quick. Has to bring it out all the way out of bounds. And it looks like they got a loss of about 5 yards right there. First time I've seen Benjamin Flores doing the play action, little bit of movement, you know? It's good to see.
That time it would have benefited Koivu to throw the ball downfield near the sidelines out of bounds because he did take that 5-yard loss.
Know when to hold him and know when to fold him. Koivu again in the pistol. 2 wide right. Good man in motion. Christian Bravo. Got a handoff to Bryce Conan. Bryce Conan takes it upfield to the right. Cuts up, and he gets a first down for the Kofa Kings.
An excellent play by the Kings. Very well blocked. But Bryce Conan did most of that on his own. The junior was able to show good speed, and that is Kofa's first down here in the season for them and in the first quarter for our football game.
It was a great run by Bryce Conan, picking up the first down.
That was a nice 17-yard pickup, obviously the biggest play of the evening so far for the Kings.
We are at the Kings' 32-yard line. The first down, 2 wide left. They are set up on their far right hash mark. Koivu takes a snap, little bumble on the snap, but he picks it, and looks like number 8 gets the pass right down the middle. It was a line drive straight down the middle to Bryce Conan with the ball again for a 3-yard pickup.
So Conan was rewarded with his 17-yard run. They threw him the ball on the very next play, and he was able to pick up 3 positive yards. That was in the old days, as we have a stop in the field now, as I believe Southwest has taken timeout.
All right, Southwest with a timeout. You know what that means? We'll be taking a timeout as well. It's high school football on KXO AM1230.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steak and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley State Agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate Agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
The Central Union High School District is offering a school bus driver training course to eligible applicants. The course consists of approximately 30 classroom hours and 25-plus hours of behind-the-wheel training. The district will assist potential drivers through the process and will hire eligible applicants who complete all of the necessary requirements and have obtained their bus driver certificate. There is no cost to enroll. Contact the Central Union High School District for more information.
So I have a correction. That was not a Southwest timeout. That was actually end of the first quarter. We are starting the second quarter now. Rio Koivu in the pistol is ready to take the snap. Puts Bryce Conan in motion. And he's getting rushed. Runs far left, taking it wide. And he's brought down just short of the line, actually for a loss of 4, looks like right there. Actually, sorry, a loss of 3. There it is.
Unfortunately for the Kings, Koivu has great escapability, but doesn't have just really good foot speed. So he's being corralled and running around players, but sooner or later they can just run him down, which is what happened right there.
Having a little trouble getting the ball out of his hands on plays like that before the rush. And they are in the huddle. We've been seeing Kofa Kings in the huddle a lot tonight.
As we look across the way, there is quite a good contingent of Yuma people that have traveled, and the southwest side's represented very well by their fans in this side of the field. I think we're going to have another timeout by the Kofa Kings as the coach is walking out on the field to talk to his quarterback.
And we have a penalty, actually, on the... Oh, no. Looks like, yes, it was a timeout. I saw somebody waving a flag. I thought they were waving off a flag. Might have been something we didn't see. They might have just called it off. But there was a timeout called by the Kofa Kings. We'll take a timeout as well.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
All right, we are back. It's high school football on AM1230 KXO and on the KXO YouTube channel. We are in the second quarter with 10:55 to play in the second quarter. And it's the Kofa Kings with the ball right now. Third down, 3rd and 10. Low snap, picked up. Leo Koivu with the pass over the head of Bright. So we are now 4th down, 4th and 10 on Kofa's 32-yard line. I think we're going to get another punt. Hopefully not a low snap, and a little bit of hope for Kofa if they can get this snap and this kick.
Just so far this game, they've punted twice and not been able to get a kickoff because of poor snaps. The kicker has moved up about 4 more yards closer to the center, so let's see if that helps.
High snap, kick, runs wide right. He takes it outright. We have several flags on the play. Might have had to do with a position, player out of position, possibly. I don't see what the flag was exactly.
Yeah, it's going to be a crackback block against the Kings. Now, they'll have to determine if he did not make a first down, the Eagles can go ahead and deny the penalty and just take the ball around the 41, 42-yard line. If he did pick up the first down, you go ahead and march him back. It is a spot foul. This is one of those plays that we've mentioned before that they put in for safety precaution, that when players are running, you can't block them if they don't see you. It's called the blind side. Now, you can stand there, shield them, etc., but you can't hit them. And the Kofa Kings, playing their first game of the year, probably haven't even been instructed that that's one of the new focus rules this year. But I still have not seen if they determined if it was a first down or not. Coach Haynes is talking to the referee, and apparently it was, so they're going to move him back, make him do 4th down again.
All right, so we got 4th and 20. Kofa Kings ready once again, looks like, to try and, it looks like punter is back out there to take the punt again, see if they try anything tricky on this play.
Gabriel Rodriguez is the junior punter for the Kings.
And the snap is high over his head, turns back to catch it, and just gets the kick off before the pressure gets him. And it is caught by, looks like it was Richard Rodiles.
One of the up men for the Southwest Eagles, and everybody on the Eagles side was yelling at him, "Don't fair catch and run it," because there was no Kings within 20 yards. They'd either run by him thinking it was a longer punt, or they were still back up trying to block for their kicker who was running around back there. So always an adventure when these Kings go in punt formation.
Yeah, still got the fair catch right there, though. We are down at the 41, the Kofa 41 Eagles ready for the snap. Youngers takes the snap. Looking downfield, dodges some traffic, and runs it out wide left, hit out of bounds, or just shy of out of bounds, and he takes it out. We do have laundry on the field. There's a flag back on the back end of the play behind Youngers. It's like,
this is going to come back there. That's a hold, and it's way back in the line of scrimmage, and a holding penalty is enforced from the spot of the foul. And so I'm looking like it's about 7 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and you had 10 more. That's going to be a big 17-yard penalty.
Yes. Could catch a break right there. Yeah, they walked this back. Looks like we're looking at Southwest first and about 27.
Southwest has had a lot of success moving the football, so this should not be daunting for them.
Youngers with the snap. He passes it to McDonough down on the left. McDonough dodges a few players, cuts up field, and brings it out at the 40-yard line. And they now have a 2nd and 9. Good run by McDonough once he got that ball.
Nice 18-yard pickup on 1st and 27. Throw a little screen pass, and that is one of Southwest's favorite plays. We've seen them run that all 3 games we've done them this year, and they usually run it about 5 or 6 times a game.
McDonough hands it off directly, or Youngers hands it off directly to McDonough, and McDonough brings it up for a good 5-yard run right there. Brought down at the Kofa 36-yard line. We have 3rd and 5.
Youngers getting the play called in from the sidelines as the Eagles remain up on the line of scrimmage.
We got 2 right. Oh, someone coming in. An audible, and it looks like the handoff to McDonough was shut down once again. He picked up 1 yard right there. Is 4th and 4 on the Kofa 35. We are in the second quarter, just about 8:45 left in the second quarter.
And no hesitation by the Eagles. They're going to go for this. They're in their own side of the field, the ball resting near the 34-yard line, and so they're up on the line of scrimmage, 4th and about 4.
Once again, 2 wide right, 1 on the left. Youngers looks downfield, long bomb pass, and it is caught. We do have a flag. Looks like pass interference on Kofa. So we'll see what they decide on this play.
That was Jonas Straw to get on the catch. That's his 2nd catch of the evening. The only drawback could be if they call offensive pass interference, but I don't believe that's the call, as this is going to be refuse a penalty because in high school it's not a spot foul. You get 15 yards from the previous line of scrimmage. So now Southwest will set up again. It looks like it's going to be 1st and goal again.
So it was a pass interference on Kofa, and they have declined. Southwest declined that penalty. We are now 1st and goal on the, looks like 6-yard line.
Nice 25-yard pitch and catch there from Youngers to his favorite receiver tonight, Estrada.
Youngers hands it off to McDonough. McDonough cuts up the field, breaks through, and we have a Southwest touchdown. 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the 2nd touchdown of the night for McDonough.
2nd touchdown for McDonough. We'll see what they decide to do with this PAT.
Yeah, we would expect that Aiden Salazar, who's very proficient, will put this through, barring a bad snap. Don't believe that the center or the snapper for the Eagles have been watching the center.
The snap is there, the kick is up, and it is good. Aiden Salazar with another good point after kick. It is 14-0 with 8 minutes exactly left to play in the second quarter. Southwest Kofa at Southwest Field on a Saturday night. What about that?
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
We are back. It is high school football on AM1230, KXO Radio, and on KXORadio.com. Check out the KXO YouTube channel. We have all the games, I believe, this season on there. And looks like Southwest setting up the ball on the tee. We have, once again, Aiden Salazar kicking.
Salazar put his previous kick in the end zone. That's a weapon if you can put the ball back in the end zone on kickoffs, make the other team start on their 20.
He's got a leg on him. And the kick is up. Another good long kick. It is caught. And player runs upfield, past the 10, past the 20, brought down at about the 26-yard line. I believe that was number 6, Benjamin Flores, on the reception of that kick.
Flores does play wide out for these Kofa Kings on offense, so as a receiver, you'd expect him to be back there to catch the ball. It's a decent return out to the 26-yard line.
And we have Leo Koivu back. The quarterback position, ready to take the snap.
And in stating the obvious, Kofa needs to get something going here to stay in this game.
One ride left. They have 2 on the right. And he hands it off. Leo Koivu hands it off to Bryce Conan. Bryce Conan runs it up the left side of the field. A lot of room there, but he's brought down just shy of a first down.
Yeah, this might come back. There is a penalty flag used to where they do motion or illegal shift, so we'll see what the call is here. And it is motion or procedure against the Kings.
So we do have a legal procedure. They'll move it back 5 yards. We are 1st and 15 on the 21-yard line.
And this is what you'd expect for a team playing the first game. You'd expect some bad snaps and some false starts and missteps and passes high, low, etc. So Kofa displaying all the things that the Eagles were able to get rid of 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, shaking off a little bit of the rust. And looks like a large formation spread out. We have 2 left, 1 right. Ball is taken straight up the left side of the field by Bryce Conan once again.
Yeah, he's had some success running that ball, sweeping around right and left side. He's got some speed, so Southwest does need to keep track of where he is. He's had some success. Unfortunately, a couple of his better runs have been called back because of penalties.
Bryce Conan looks like a very strong weapon for the Kofa Kings.
He was able to pick up the 5 yards they lost, plus a couple more.
Kofa going to the huddle between every play, and Leo Koivu back in the pistol, ready for the snap. 2 on the right, low snap. It's fumbled. He gets it, hands it off to Bryce Conan again. Bryce Conan runs it up the middle, beats some opposition, and is brought down for looks like a 1-yard gain. And it's 3rd and 6 for the Kofa Kings.
We mentioned that Kofa was 0-4 last year. They did not play in the spring. Arizona had fall football, so this is their first game in just about a year because they started in August like they always do, and then after 4 games, which would be right about the middle of September, then they shut their season down.
A little less time to train than Southwest, and it's starting to show a little bit, but the Kofa Kings are holding their own. And Leo Koivu ready for the snap. Looks like another low snap. I didn't even see it get to Koivu. Looks like it might have been snapped straight down at the ground.
And it was, and recovered by the Eagles.
Bounced back towards the Eagles somehow. And looks like the Eagles recovered that one. Turnover on downs. 5:29 to play in the second quarter. It's 14-0 Southwest against Kofa out of Yuma. We appreciate Kofa making it out here on a Saturday night. Once again, this game is being played tonight because a little lack of officials. So, got to do a little shout out. If you want to officiate, it's something good you can do to stay in the sport. And I know next year we're going to be looking for some. So keep an eye out for those updates. We have Leo Koivu, Youngers now with the snap, and he takes the snap, hands it off to McDonough. McDonough runs it up field for a 7-yard gain. It is 2nd and 3.
This is without a doubt McDonough's best game of the season so far. We'll have all the stats at halftime as we always do. But he's got a huge game going, not only on yards, but with his 2 touchdowns already scored. It looks like he's ready to score a 3rd here.
Youngers gets the snap. Long pass over the heads of all the Kofa Kings. And I believe that Andres Lopez, I believe that was, with the reception right there. And we have a first down, 1st and goal. 4 yards to go for the Eagles. Actually, sorry, that was a touchdown. We had an Eagles touchdown, and here's the point after. And the kick is up. It is good. And it is now 21-0. Southwest. Kofa. Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast to lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
Aiden Salazar ready to kick it off for Southwest. The kick is up. It heads to the left side of the field. And we have Benjamin Flores picking it up, running upfield. Dodges a few tackles to the 10, the 15, down past the 20. And he's brought down on the 21-yard line. Good kick by Aiden Salazar.
Now, one of the big problems the Kings have experienced tonight is they haven't been able to get the snap back to their quarterback in the pistol. And unfortunately, Riley Burney, their center, is also their defensive nose tackle, so he can't practice when the offense is off the field because he's out of there playing defense. If he'd had some time on the sidelines, I'm sure Coach could get this worked out.
And getting to play, that little bit of experience, that extra bit helps. And it looks like Leo Koivu ready for the snap once again. He takes a handoff, runs out, passes down on his left wide, and it is incomplete. There is a flag in the backfield. We'll see what that one is about.
This could be as much of a late hit, or it could be a hold. There it is. It's a late hit as Koivu let the ball go, and then the on-rusher didn't pull up 2 more steps and gave him a big hit. So that will give Kofa their second first down here half.
And yes, they're going to walk it up, leave 10 yards. And can't afford those late hits. Got to watch the ball. Sorry, 15 yards on that one.
So Southwest gives Kofa with their second first down here in half. And let's see if that can get some momentum going for these Kings to try to at least keep the ball away from this high-powered offense of the Eagles.
Leo Koivu ready for the snap. We had the 2 that were wide left brought in. We have everyone on the outside really tight. And it looks like we passed right down the middle to Gabriel Rodriguez, off the hand of Gabriel Rodriguez for an incomplete pass. And he had a lot of room. Just it looked like they had a little bit of timing off right there. But hopefully they can get that fixed. Second time I believe I've seen them do that play and look better this time. Got a hand on it.
Koivu not having first half. He's only completed 1 of his 5 attempts. On the other side of the football, Youngers is 5 for 6.
Koivu once again set up, trips right, 1 on the left. Takes the snap, pumps the pass, and gets it down. It is tipped, and when it's tipped, it goes really high and falls incomplete. Southwest almost with an interception on that one.
That ball was intended for Bryce Conan, so obviously he is their go-to man on the offense. He runs it. They pass to him. Now we have a 3rd and 10 for these Kings, and the incompleted passes do, of course, stop the clock.
And Southwest knows to keep Bryce covered up on those types of plays. We'll see what the Kofa Kings can do to get around that one.
Southwest likes to blitz in this situation. Let's see if they come after the quarterback, Koivu.
We have a flag, looks like type of illegal procedure on Southwest.
Okay, that's a neutral zone infraction where in school, not like the pros, you can jump across, then jump back. If you go across the line of scrimmage, then that's going to be offside is what the call is. So now it brings up 3rd and 5.
So we are lined back up. 3rd and 5 on the 42-yard line. Short pass, and is Bryce Conan running upfield. He takes it 50, 40, 30, 20, 10, and all the way down to the goal line for a touchdown. Kofa run. Finally, Bryce Conan breaks free and gets a touchdown for the Kofa Kings.
58 yards. We mentioned that Conan has real speed, and that time it was a great call by head coach Carl Pope of these Kings. As Southwest was coming after the quarterback, they not only had the 4 down linemen, they had the 2 linebackers, so they blitzed 6 that time, and they just called a little screen pass, which all Conan did was just go about 2 yards downfield. Koivu did a great job of just lofting the ball over the on-rushers. Koivu had it. He knew what to do with it. He just took off running, and no one was going to catch him.
He was ready for that short loft pass. And we have a new kicker with the kick for the point after attempt for Kofa, but the ball, the snap, was low again, dribbled across the ground, and they are brought down for no good on the point after attempt. I believe that was Jesse Martinez doing the kicking. He's supposed to be doing the kicking that time for the Kofa Kings. And Kofa Kings just not catching many breaks with those low snaps. Sometimes you can get them and recover them, but these ones are dribbling on the ground a little bit. And sometimes, you know how football is the most erratic of all these sports balls. So, bit of an issue for Kofa, but it is still just the second quarter. We have 4 minutes to play. 21-6, Southwest in the lead.
And we would like to comment that they did have all good snaps that time on that drive by the Kings.
Yes.
It was on the PAT when the center reverted to form and rolled it back to his would-be holder.
So, Kofa getting ready. Kickoff. Once again, we got 4 minutes to play, and they do need to try and get this ball back if they can, if they want to see a chance at bringing it back in the second half. Kofa, once again, in a huddle. They are always conferring with each other. You got to make sure everybody's on the same page, and here we go. They're lining up for the kick.
Southwest Upman are on the 20-yard line, as we do have an onside attempt, but it does not go far enough.
Onside kick rolls out to the left, only goes about 4 yards before it is stopped. Actually, I believe it went out of bounds. So that ball, picture that, 4 yards forward, but it went all the way to the left and out of bounds. A lot of spin on that ball.
They need to go 10 yards, and then the kicking team can recover it, so not even close to the 10 yards necessary. And so now the Eagles, with great field position, taking over inside Kings territory. Looks like they're going to mark it about the 43.5-yard line. Southwest certainly would like to put another touchdown up on the board now to go in comfortably with a 3-touchdown lead, because they will be kicking off to start the second half.
Younger set up. We have everybody in tight on this play. Only one wide on the right. Younger's back to pass. One runs out wide left. Passes to Manuel Gonzalez, who catches it. And it is a Southwest first down. A good, almost a 20-yard pass itself. And Manuel Gonzalez just runs for about another yard and is brought down. And actually, it looks like it's not a first down. We are just 1 yard shy of a first down. 2nd and inches. Youngers hands it off to McDonough. McDonough runs straight up the gap, and he's brought down about 15 yards down the field. Good carry for McDonough.
And that first down will count, as before it looked like they certainly had one with the pass to Smith, but they picked it up with McDonough on the ground.
Oh, it was Nate Smith that caught that pass. I misread. It's Logan Youngers looking up, and he rushes for a good yards. And we have 2nd down and 3 for Southwest.
Excuse me, our second time tonight that Youngers has carried the ball. That is a design play. They they'll call it in the huddle for him to sprint out with the football and picked up 7 good yards.
He's ready right out of the gate. And it is McDonough taking the hands off. Actually, sorry, Nathan Rodriguez on that one with the handoff.
They're going to give McDonough some time off as he has had the bulk of the carries tonight. Rodriguez's first carry of the evening takes it down inside the 10 for another 1st and goal.
So we have 1st and goal, just about 6 yards left to go. Short snap. It's bumbled, and looks like once again it is Nathan Rodriguez with the ball right there. He brings it across the line for a Southwest touchdown. And one, it's a bit funky. The ball did drop on snap. It rolled a bit, and he looked like he was actually being intended. That with the way that play was set up, it looked like it was going to go to Nathan Rodriguez, and he just picked it up and kept doing what he was supposed to do, and got a touchdown on that one. We have Aiden Salazar with the point after attempt. The kick is up. Kick is good. So it is Southwest 28, Kofa 6. We have 2:08 left to go in the second quarter. Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall. Enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hand training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students' degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org. Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair, committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro. All right, Aiden Salazar ready to kick it off for Southwest. And the kick is up. Another long high kick. And it's Christian Bravo for Kofa Kings getting that one. And he's dropped at the 20-yard line. Good run by him, but just couldn't get past the defenses right there.
Good downfield coverage by the Jeep. Performed well special teams throughout the year. As we look ahead to halftime, of course, we'll have all the stats. Southwest not only dominating on the score, but dominating the stats as well. And this is, looks like Southwest is going to pull even. They'll end up 2-2 if they can come home with this victory. But they are headed into the more strict or tougher part of their schedule starting next week.
And, I mean, there is a disparity, like we've been saying. Southwest, this is their 4th game of the season. Kofa, their 1st game. So Southwest able to shake off the cobwebs and get back into the training routine. You know, dropping a few snaps, but nothing nothing they can't work on in this game. And it's a pass right down the middle. Number 3, Gabriel Rodriguez for Kofa. A good 8-yard pass gives them 5 yards to go. 2nd and 5.
Yeah, Rodriguez is the one that's been the punter back there, the recipient of all the poor snaps. So he was finally happy and fortunate to get a ball that he could catch.
So 2nd and 5 on 25-yard line. The Kofa 25. Got to bring this one down. Leo Koivu takes the snap, hands it off to Bryce Conan. Bryce Conan runs straight up the middle, and he is brought down for a Kofa Kings first down.
We've mentioned it. This Bryce Conan has some quickness, but he's also not just fast, but he can get that handoff and just get the top speed in a hurry, maybe 2-3 strides. So Southwest having a little trouble with his speed and his quickness.
Yeah, and he's broken a few tackles. It's kind of hard once you got 3 guys on you, though. Koivu snap goes out of his hand and fumbled, and they're going to call it down for a loss of almost 10 yards. So we got 2nd and 20 to go for the Kofa Kings.
After having a succession of very good snaps, at that time the ball was not snapped high or low, but it was snapped way to the right of Koivu, and he couldn't reach out far enough and just couldn't bring it in, and then fell on it.
It went off the tip of his hands right there. Once they did it one more time, went out far to his right and just off the tip of his hand, and not much you can do in that case. And it's actually the half. We are at halftime now. Score is 28-6, Southwest over Kofa. We'll be back with you for the halftime show. John's got some stats. And we're going to talk about what's going on this season. You're listening to High School Football on KXO AM1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. Mart is your one-stop convenience store with a drive-through car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 Premium wash. $1 off your car wash and get the punch card. Pay 5 washes, get the 6th one free. Yes, McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store. The corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
The Central Union High School District is offering a school bus driver training course to eligible applicants. The course consists of approximately 30 classroom hours and 25 plus hours of behind-the-wheel training. The district will assist potential drivers through the process and will hire eligible applicants who complete all of the necessary requirements and have obtained their bus driver certificate. There is no cost to enroll. Contact the Central School District for more information.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner. Up for the same great steak and more. Open every day except Monday with dining. With breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. And open Sunday, 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org. All right, we are back. It's high school football on KXO Radio AM1230 and on the KXO YouTube channel. We're having a Saturday night game, all kinds of fun. This is Jared Anchondo here with Jon Driffill, taking Carroll Buckley's place this weekend. He gets to hang out with his wife, spend a little time. Yeah, gotta take a little vacation sometimes. And looks like we had some good scoring drives for Southwest, and one for Kofa as well, that brought them a little bit of redemption. Hopefully they can bring it back in the second half. So for Southwest, first score was a 8-yard touchdown pass to McDonough, and point after was good on that one. That was at 3:06 in the first quarter. And rushing for 50 yards, we had a 6-yard touchdown now by McDonough at about 8 minutes in the second quarter.
third touchdown for Southwest was a good 23-yard touchdown, 10-yard pass, and good 23-yard touchdown. Looks like that was Logan Youngers running that one in, actually. So not a pass, it was a run in. We also have another touchdown at 2:08 in the second quarter. That brought it up to 28-6 at that point for Southwest, and it was Nathan Rodriguez with a 6-yard touchdown right there. We'll be back after this, and we'll fill in on what Kofa did, and then talk with John about some stats.
The Central Union High School District of Trustees and Administration welcomes students back at Central Union High School, Southwest High School, Desert Awake High School, Phoenix Rising High, and the Central Union Adult High School. Welcome back, and thanks to all the teachers and staff as well. Have a wonderful day. Central Union High School District committed to excellence.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a brick mechanic, so it goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-00. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
All right, we are back. It's KXO Radio AM1230, high school football. And I'm here, Jared Anchondo, with Jon Driffill. He's the man with the numbers. He's going to tell us exactly how this game is broken down so far. John?
Well, we are here at the half at Southwest High School, where the Kofa Kings visiting from Yuma are on the short end of a 28-6 score. And in the first half, Kofa Kings had 13 credited rushes for only 7 yards. But we have to add in all of the sacks, poor snaps, etc. Even the ones on the punting attempts count as rushing attempts. So even though they had that one long pass that ended up for their touchdown and a couple long runs by Conan, they only ended up with 7 positive yards. 3 for 8 in the first half was Leo Koivu for his first half of this 2021 season. 3 of 8 for 67 yards. The big one, of course, was the long touchdown. The pass was about 2 yards. The run was about 52 yards. So that's how they were able to get 67 yards on their pass completions to give them 74 first half total yards. They had 4 first downs. They did have the one big fumble inside their own 10-yard line that led to one of the Southwest scores. They did not have an interception. We'll be back with more after this.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice-cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and Play the Lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole Outer Road.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast to lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos, the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put it together to fit your budget for any size party, big or small. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 41 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
The Central Union High School District is offering a school bus driver training course to eligible applicants. The course consists of approximately 30 classroom hours and 25-plus hours of behind-the-wheel training. The district will assist potential drivers through the process and will hire eligible applicants who complete all of the necessary requirements and obtain their bus driver certificate. There is no cost to enroll. Contact the Central Union High School District for more information.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 18 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert of the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Welcome back to Southwest High School. We're at the half. The homestanding Eagles are leading the visiting Kofa Kings of Yuma 28-6. We mentioned that the Kings have got 7 yards on the ground, 67 through the air for 74 yards. The Eagles are much more proficient, 16 rushes for 114 yards. 5 for 6 is the super sophomore Youngers for 86 yards, giving Southwest a nice round number of 200 total yards, 8 first downs. They do have the 2 turnovers, which kept them from scoring even more. 1 fumble, 1 interception. Individually, rushing the football for the Eagles tonight, Youngers has been able to pick up 19 yards on 2 carries, both design plays. Also getting 1 carry, Nathan Rodriguez for 7 yards. And the workhorse in the first half for the Eagles was the ever-present Estevan McDonough, the senior running back, 13 carries, 85 yards. And he also had 2 touchdowns on the ground. In the pass receiving, the 5 completions were spread out among 4 different receivers. We had the Southwest Eagles' Jonah Estrada getting 2 catches for 37 yards. Esteban McDonough not content to just run the ball, but he had a reception for 18 yards. Derek Mankin had 1 reception for a 23-yard touchdown, and also getting a reception for 8 yards was Nate Smith. And I did not mention, but the other touchdown in the first half was picked up by the Eagles' Nate Rodriguez, and that was the one that he picked up on his 1 rushing attempt of the first half. We'll be back with more after this.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food, still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
The Central Union High School District is offering a school bus driver training course to eligible applicants. The course consists of approximately 30 classroom hours and 25-plus hours of behind-the-wheel training. The district will assist potential drivers through the process and will hire eligible applicants who complete all of the necessary requirements and have obtained their bus driver certificate. There is no cost to enroll. Contact the Central Union High School District for more information.
Your favorite NFL team plays on Imperial Valley's AM1230, KXO El Centro.
We also have your favorite high school teams here on KXO AM1230 El Centro, California, and also on the KXO YouTube channel. And speaking of high school football, we have the scores from last night and some updated scores for tonight. So it was Valley Center over Imperial 20-7 last night. Also last night it was Vista over Central 42-35. Brawley got by Cibola 49-8. Calexico over Yuma 21-12. It was Holtville beating Maranatha 42-10. Vincent Memorial over Castle Park 33-27. to 13. And today at 3 o'clock there was a game, and it was Calapat taking on Saint Jean de Listonac Catholic. I don't know how to say that. It sounds French.
I don't speak French, but they are from Canada. They came down from Canada to pick up some games, and that was one of the teams that they played, meaning Calapat.
All right, nice change in weather for them, and looks like it got to give them a little bit of help. It was 33-14, St. Jean over Calapat. Must be interesting traveling that far, and I know things might be a bit different, you know, once you've changed climate and you've changed scenery, you know, as much as they did. So hopefully they're having some fun on the road. And it looks like we have a score coming in for Palo Verde, currently taking on Morse. It's the second quarter, and it's 13-0. So that's what we have so far. We are getting ready for the second half kickoff just around the corner. We will be right back with you in a moment.
Buddy, you're a boy, make a big noise, playing in the street, gonna be a big minute someday. You got my life.
And in Arizona, that can fluctuate. In other words, once a team goes up by 40 points, they do the running clock. But if the other team scores, then they'll go back to regular clock, stopping it on out of bounds, incompletions, etc. Here in California, once one team gets 35 points or more up, then the clock's going to run no matter what happens. So we'll see if that goes into effect tonight, meaning 2 more touchdowns from Southwest, and they would hit that magic number.
Again, Koivu pass a short lob pass down to Gabriel Rodriguez, and it's actually a loss of 1 yard on that play. Rodriguez just over one other head, and short lob was flipped out by Koivu, and sadly Rodriguez was undercover as soon as he got that ball.
Same play that they scored a touchdown on, different receiver, where Conan took it 53 yards. This time they tried it with another receiver, and Southwest was ready for it, obviously.
Koivu gets the snap, hands it off to, I believe that was, yes, Bryce Conan. Once again, their main weapon for Kofa Kings.
And the best way to contain Bryce is just attack him as soon as he gets the handoff, which is exactly what happened on that play. He couldn't get going, couldn't use his speed or quickness. He was brought down for another big loss, bringing up 3rd and long.
Southwest knows they need to shut him down as soon as he gets that ball. being the main threat on the Kofa Kings offense.
2 plays and 2 negative yards, 1 passing, 1 rushing here. Not a good start for the Kings here in the second half.
So it's 3rd and about 18 on Kofa's about 15-yard line. And Koivu throws a pass that goes into the ground. It was going towards Bryce Conan. So nothing intentional there in that realm. But it was an incomplete pass. 4th down. We are 4th and about 18. So it looks like they will most likely be kicking this. And, yeah, it looks like they brought out the punter, Gabriel Rodriguez, also a wide receiver. We've seen him, just saw him a couple plays ago.
Yeah, he's only taken an 8-yard drop trying to help out his center.
And the kick is blocked, and it is knocked back into the end zone. And
will be a touchdown, Jared, as I'm not sure why they're not showing it. He blocked the football, it rolled into the end zone, and then the Eagles fell on it. But apparently they're going to say that the ball was down. So,
no, we got
finally, yeah.
There it was.
You block the football, it goes in and you jump on it, it's going to be a touchdown. I'm not sure what the delay was. But
they had to confer about it.
And I did not see who got the block and the touchdown.
That was number 37, Sebastian Espinoza. Big play for him.
So Sebastian will forever be in the record books as scoring 6 points in high school football.
You never know how it's going to happen, but when it does, it's something cool to see. And that was a very interesting turn of events right there.
We finally had a good snap, but we mentioned only 8 yards back, so the snap was good, but that's just too close to the line of scrimmage, too easy to get it blocked, which is exactly what happened.
Yeah, he was already in his face, and it looks like the kick is up for the point after, and it is good. And it is now 35-6, 9:26 to play in the third quarter.
The CB Stop in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB Stop has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB Stop, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowker Road.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
We are back. It is second half, just getting it underway again, and kick is off. It's a low kick down to the goal line, picked up on the goal line, it looks like, and they're going to call that back behind the goal line. So we'll be picking this up on the guard line for the Kofa Kings. And we have 9:16 to play in this third quarter. We are back with Jon Driffill here. It's Jared Anchondo on a Saturday night. A little bit different, but, you know, sometimes they got to reschedule things. It's hard to get all the officials, organized for this type of season, especially after COVID and the past few years. Things have been mixed up a bit, but they are doing their best. And, well, we get a beautiful night like tonight to play some football. Looks like Koivu is ready to take the snap for Kofa. He's on their 15-yard line. Passes out wide to his right to Conan. And he gets a good 5-yard gain on that play.
Good positive play by the Kings. Their first positive yardage here in the second half, early going. Their first drive, of course, ended with the block punt touchdown by the Eagles. So here, not a bad start. Completed a short, quick pass. As you mentioned, Jared, these Kings huddle up now after every play. They started the game wanting to attempt to try to hurry up, but they've realized that it's better to kind of compose themselves since this is the first game of the year for them.
And get your ducks in a row, especially on the first. So we have the setup, 2 wide left, 2 on the right. Koivu hands it off to Conan. Conan running to the left. He's breaking left all the way out of bounds, just shy of the 30-yard line for a gain of about 3 yards.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is going to come back because the Kings had 2 players in motion. You can put 1 in motion, but not 2, unless you're that team from Canada that's playing Calipat or played Calipat this afternoon. Here's the call. It's motion, and I'm sure that the Eagles are going to make it be 2nd and 10 instead of first down.
And that they did. So we are now 2nd and 10 for the Kofa Kings. Everything getting reset. Clock winded back up. And like we've been saying, Kofa in the huddle. Getting ready. Koivu ready once again. We have 1 far on the right, wide out there. Just 1, 2 on his left. And Koivu takes a snap, hands it off to Conan. Conan brought down for a loss of about 3 yards. A good try by Conan, but just met too much opposition as soon as he tried to cut up field.
The Southwest coaching staff doing an excellent job of making halftime adjustments, realizing that Kofa really has 1 player they want to get the ball to, and that's Conan, whether it's through the air or on the ground. And Conan now is exiting, so we'll see who the Eagles decide to key on this play.
Yeah, they brought Conan out, so it should mix things up a bit, keep Southwest on their toes. Koivu, the QB.
Looks like Southwest is ready to blitz on this.
And he looks like he's ready to take this blitz. Quick pass, and it is to Aston Garola. First time we've seen him with the ball tonight. A very quick pass by Koivu, only about a 2-yard pass at most, and it's run upfield by Aston Garola for a good 8-yard gain, but that still puts them 4th and about 5 on their 25-yard line.
With Conan out, they still ran the same play, that little screen pass, and so Southwest was able to contain it. And now we'll see if our kicker has decided to move a little bit further back. It doesn't look like it. He's still, as a matter of fact, he's still only about 8 yards deep. So hopefully he can get a good snap.
And the kicker runs it upfield, and he's brought down for a turnover. It's a Southwest first down. He made a good little run right there, but didn't pick up much. And looks like it'll be Southwest on Kofa's 28-yard line.
Yeah, Kofa trying to catch the Eagles off guard, but unfortunately Rodriguez had a lot of room if he would have kept running to the outside, but once he cut back in the middle, that's where all the players are. So he was brought down short, and let's see now if Southwest can take advantage, starting on their own 20, the other team's 28. They can pick up another score here.
Logan Youngers keeps the ball, runs out wide to his right, passes long pass down into the end zone, and it is off the hands of Nate Smith. Good pass, just couldn't keep the ball in his hand. And he was covered up a bit right there, so we don't blame him for, it being a bit difficult.
Okay, Southwest back right up on the line of scrimmage. 2 wideouts to the left, 1 to the right.
Youngers takes the snap, hands it off to McDonough. McDonough cuts up the left and keeps going upfield. We have 3 men on him. Oh, we're getting a little bit chippy out there. And, it looks like, we got a flag on that. A little bit of tussling between some of the players.
Yeah, it didn't look like McDonough picked up enough for the first down, but if this penalty goes against the Kings, then it will be first. And if it's a big one, goal. First and goal once again.
Yes, and it did look like that may have been on a Kofa, that penalty. And yes, it was. So
unsportsmanlike.
Yeah, unsportsmanlike. They're actually pulling that player now, and as the rules say. So we will get this back underway once they march off this penalty, which will bring them pretty close to the goal line.
That is the first down here in the second half for the Eagles as they scored on the defensive block of the punt.
So we got about 1st and 8 for the Southwest Eagles.
Let's see if they decide to let McDonough get his 3rd touchdown on the evening, or if Youngers tries to throw it in.
Youngers in the pistol with McDonough next to him. Hands off to McDonough. McDonough swings out to the right, across the goal line for a Southwest touchdown. We're looking at 41-6 at 5-4-14. We're waiting for the point after now. We'll see if they try anything different, but it looks like it's going to be the usual. They'll have Aiden Salazar back out there to kick the field goal. And this point after attempt. Ball is set, kick is up, and it is good. Southwest 42-6. We have 5:14 to play in the 3rd quarter. It's Southwest taking on Kofa on KXO AM1230 and on the web on the KXO YouTube channel.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steak and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a Brady County. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
We are back at KXO AM1230 with high school football. Southwest kicking off after a touchdown. And we have the ball picked up at the 10-yard line, ran up the field, brought down just past the 30-yard line. And another flag looks like possible, unfortunately, again, looks like players might have gotten into it right there. It was a really high toss on that flag. No one could have missed that one. You know, when the refs throw it up that high, he's probably upset.
Probably, since we didn't see any pushing or shoving, somebody said something that wasn't well received, and so the only thing now is we're not sure. Here it is. It's against Southwest this time, so that's going to give the visiting teams their best field position of the evening, as they will be now across the 40-yard line. So they can pick up a first down.
Did cut them a break right there. That was Benjamin Flores, by the way, on the return.
Yeah, well, they haven't marked the penalty off yet, so we'll have to wait and see. As the return man did exactly what pleases Carroll Buckley's heart. He caught the ball and then just ran straight up the field as fast as he could, took it out across the 30. So that's a nice return. And when you add on the penalty, it should put the ball somewhere around the 47-yard line.
And they are marching it off now, and it looks like you are right, just about the 47-yard line. And it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Kofa Kings on the 47-yard line, on their 47-yard line. I think the closest they've gotten to the 50 tonight, so we're going to see if they can bring it over and make something out of this. Koivu passes out to the left, short pass to number 4, brought down. That was Christian Bravo on the reception right there. Good reception. Couldn't quite get away, tried to run out to the left, brought down just a yard past the line of scrimmage for 2nd and 9 for the Kofa Kings.
Koivu having much more success here in this half. He's 4 for 5, but unfortunately he's only been able to pick up 10 positive yards with those 4 completions. So as you know in your math class, that means he's averaging 2.5 yards a completion.
You've got to keep it moving. Let's see what they decide to do next. They're lined up on their far left hash mark. 2 on the left, 1 wide out on the right. And it's handed off to Conan, who tries to bring it straight up the field. He is met with all the tackles. And he's brought down for a yard gain, 3rd and 8, right on the 50-yard line.
And we're seeing Anthony Vez into the game now, as looks like Southwest is going to start to try to get some other players that have not had much playing time out on the field, which that's a good thing. This kid's practice. The game is well in hand, so they're getting some other players out in the field now.
I believe we are running clock now. So this is usually when teams will bring out those players, get them some exposure. Koivu with a pass out to the right. Good pass. And it's to Gabriel Rodriguez, who fights for a few more yards, giving them 4th and 3. But we have, it looks like, an injury for Southwest. We will take an injury timeout. We'll be back with you in a moment.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food. Still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
Stan's Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Stan's Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Stan's Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
All right, we are back. And looks like
you see on the field. We can't run a play now. We got a referee here.
just one moment. There is, it looks like a referee walking off the field, but I think they got this covered. So, play's still going on. It's Conan with the handoff. He runs straight down, and he's brought down. Actually, sorry, that was not Conan. That was number 2, Ashton Gurola. 2s and 8s kind of look the same sometimes.
And he is going to be brought up short of the first down. That will turn the ball over. As we had a referee exit the field, apparently it looks like, to me, back spasms. I'm not a doctor, but that looks like what he's trying to stretch out. So interesting, they let him clear the field, and he's being attended to by the trainer here from Southwest. And now we do have the clock stopped. So Southwest will take over on their own 44-yard line.
Interesting enough, he was the white hat. He handed over the white hat to another one of the guys. And good for him. Good for the guy whoever gets to be the white hat now.
And they're down to 4, which is plenty. That's what the James Fishman use regularly is 4 refs.
Nothing new. So they, Southwest with a handoff to McDonough, and he breaks up the field, brought down just shy of the 50-yard line for a 4-yard gain, just about 5-yard gain, actually. So we're going to say 2nd and 5, just shy of the 50. We're saying the 49.
And Southwest still has their first-string offense out there. As our injured official is being tended to here on the sideline. That's good to see.
That is good. Hopefully nothing too serious, and we'll see him back out here soon. All right, we got a handoff to number 88. Derek Mankin ran it up the field just to the left, brought it down for a Southwest first down. Good 14-yard run. And looks like we got first down at the 43-yard line.
Mencken had that big pass reception in the first half for his touchdown. So getting rewarded there with a carry on end around.
We got 2 wide right, 1 on the left. Youngers takes a snap, hands it off to McDonough. And McDonough is brought down after a long run, about 15, 20 yards, that one, down, brought down on the 20-yard line, on the Kofa 20-yard line. They are back in scoring position.
Yeah, huge pickup. Madonna now has gone over the 100-yard mark as the Eagles get their 3rd first down. Remember, they had 2 touchdowns on only 2 plays because one was a block punt.
Man in motion. Youngers, play action, fakes the handoff, runs to the right. And just down on the line on the right and cuts up to the 10-yard line from the 20. And he's, looks like pushed out. And they will call this on the 9-yard line. No, looks like the 8-yard line. So we're 8 and goal.
Yeah, it's going to be first down. And that time it was not a regular play, design play. The snap was high. Youngers jumped up and tipped it in the air and then caught it as it came back down and then turned upfield and picked up 12 big yards and another first down for the Eagles.
So 8 to go, 8 yards for Southwest to get this touchdown. And he looks to his left, long pass out to his wide receiver, hits the back of the Kofa player who had his hands up. They looked like a flag was thrown for a pass interference.
Yeah, that's automatic. When you're playing defense, you have to know or see the ball. You can't face guard, which is exactly what the young man was doing. Now, in basketball, you can do that, but this is not basketball. So I'm sure that young man plays basketball. He's a big kid. But it's automatic pass interference. If he turns around, he's going to get an interception because, as you said, the ball hit him right between the numbers in the back. It is a penalty from the line of scrimmage, half the distance, but it is another first down.
All right, ball's handed off, and that is 61. Seneca Haynes, coach's son, bulldozed his way up the middle right there for a Southwest touchdown. A good 250-pound kid right there, just running over the Kofa line.
So that is not his first touchdown of the season. He scored several already because they used him like William the Refrigerator Perry back in the 80s and the Chicago Bears.
Can't stop him. Can't. And Southwest setting up for the point after. Snap is bobbled and looks like the setter tried to passed it downfield into the end zone for an incompletion. And it was interesting. It was an interesting try to to get your way out of that play because, like I said, the ball was snapped low and it was never set for the kick. And they just tried to run it out and see what they can make out of it, but not much. But it's still 48-6 Southwest, and that is the end of the third quarter. We're going to flip the chains with the field around, and we'll be back with you in just a moment.
McNeece Mart is your one-stop convenience store, the drive-thru car wash. And now McNeece Mart has upgraded their car wash. It's state-of-the-art with 3 different washes to choose from the $7 Express wash to the $9 Deluxe wash to the best of the best $12 Premium wash. Also, purchase tons of fuel and get $1 off your car wash and gift card. Pay for 5 washes, get this 5th one free. That's McNeece Mart, your one-stop convenience store at the corner of Dogwood Road and East Main Street in El Centro.
Hacienda Snack Bar has been around for a long time, serving breakfast to lunch Monday through Friday, serving your favorite breakfast burritos to the Hacienda Burger. And when it comes to catering, they do it right with good hot food. They can put a meal together to fit your budget for any size party. Stop by Hacienda Snack Bar at 941 K Street in Brawley. Talk to Mario and let him cater your next event, or call 760-344-5542. That's 344-5542.
KXO AM1230 El Centro, California, and on the World Wide Web at KXORadio.com and the KXO YouTube channel. We have Southwest bringing in a player off the sideline, getting ready for their kickoff. Looks like they are all set now. And Salazar with the kick. Another high swinging kick up right up the middle of the field. And it looks like it is Benjamin Flores once again on the reception of that. And made a good attempt right there down to the 25-yard line. They're going to give him the 26, about 27, we'll call it.
Now with the clock, it looks like Southwest is going to keep their main defensive players out there since this game will be over in 12 minutes. Although we do see that Cole Redden has come on to play in the defensive backfield along with Nathan Rodriguez.
All right, so Leo Koivu ready to take the snap. Passes it to his right, and it is incomplete. Passed it a good 8 yards upfield to his right to number 9, Michael Montiel, who just couldn't keep his hands on it. He was under pressure and couldn't keep control of the ball.
So that breaks Koivu's string of 4 straight completed passes. Gives him on this half 4 for 7.
Koivu set up 2 on the left wide, 1 on the right. Pass to Christian Bravo, who brings it out to the left, and he brings it. Looks like he ran out of bounds, although not much you can do stopping the time now, but doing what he knows to do. And looks like we will have a 3rd and 8 on just about the 29-yard line for Kofa. If they can just get it past half field, I really feel they can get some momentum. Because once they get their momentum, they seem to, get a play or two together.
So they have not picked up a first down here in this half. And now we're going to have to take a timeout by Kofa because they were slow in getting the play off.
Timeout Kofa, trying to avoid a delay game. And looks like we have 10:37 left in the fourth quarter. It's 48-6 Southwest over Kofa.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. I told Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Imperial Valley College is welcoming students back on campus for the fall for an enhanced mix of in-person and online learning and student services. Enrollment is in full swing with classes already in session. Programs will feature an enhanced schedule of in-person labs and hands-on skills training with the option to continue taking a wide range of courses online. Students curious about degrees, available programs, and career paths can learn more by visiting imperial.edu and careered.org.
We are back. Koivu taking the snap. He bumbles the snap and drops it on the ground, and they're going to call it a fumble right there. Picks it back up, tries to throw it, and they're actually going to call it down.
Because what he did is when he picked it up, he kneeled down, so his knee was on the ground. As soon as he picked up the football with his knee on the ground, it's a dead ball. He's down right there and took another loss. Now we'll see if the Kings are going to punt this, as they are in punt formation.
And they have Gabriel Rodriguez once again to punt this one. And he set up shallow. Hopefully he's able to get this one off in time. High snap. Gets it. High kick. And gets just past the 50-yard line. It is brought up the field to the 40, 35, 30, 25, out of bounds at about the 22-yard line. That was an unmarked player, because I believe it was a 26 on there, but I don't have him on our list right here. He might have been someone they brought in, though.
They probably brought up from the JV squad, which is fine, getting some action with this running clock. Just a reminder, with the running clock, the clock does stop with an injured player, timeout, or a touchdown.
Yes, and it was 26, and sadly we don't have a name for him, but it was good run by him. We have Youngers with a snap that's wide out, and actually that was not Youngers. That was 23. Matai Cervantes was going to be the QB right there, and it just went wide to his left, out of his hands, couldn't keep hold of it, and it's brought back. He's down. We're looking second at about 16 on the 28-yard line.
Yes, yard loss on the bad snap. Cervantes stays in a quarterback.
Cervantes passes out to the right. There is coverage on that pass, and it is incomplete. Pass intended for Nate Smith.
And our quarterback, Cervantes, only a sophomore, as is the starter Youngers. But Cervantes is the son of the girls' varsity basketball coach here at Southwest. So they've kept it in the family.
He's used to running the wind sprints.
Anthony Chavez is next to Cervantes.
Cervantes takes a snap. Long pass, long bomb, incomplete. The pass was on the goal line. Good 30-yard bomb downfield intended for Nate Smith. And just couldn't keep his hands on that one, being under pressure.
Let's see here, decision time for Southwest, as they are facing 4th and about 16, and they're keeping Cervantes in, so they'll go ahead and play 4th down.
Cervantes. Oh, we have motion on the Kofa line, it looks like. We'll see if they were, yes, that one is on Kofa. We got 5 yards. For Southwest up the field, little bonus for them on a 4th down. Give them a little bit better position to try and get out of this jam.
Now, Nate Rodriguez comes in to be the lone back besides Cervantes in the backfield.
Yeah, so Cervantes taking the shotgun with Rodriguez on his right, and we have it brought down.
Yeah, Joe Estrada on the quick handoff, and he was not able to get the first down, so that will turn the ball over on downs.
Joe Estrada, number 12, just couldn't get quite where he needed to, and it was a long shot right there. He had a hope for a 10-yard run upfield, and, well, it's going to be another turnover, but Southwest has some insurance. They're up 48-6 with 5:44 to go in the 4th quarter. Again, it's running clock. We're going to see if the Kofa Kings can put up some more points on the board. Kofa takes the snap. We have a pass down the left to Gabriel Rodriguez. Brings it upfield 5 yards, just short of a first down. And it is 2nd and 2. Leo Koivu knew exactly where he was going and when to throw that one. So they had that, a well-oiled machine, it looked like.
Biggest play here in the half for the Kings, picked up 8 positive yards, is actually one of the defensive players went for the interception, and once he missed it, then the ball carrier was able to pick it upfield for that 8-yard pickup.
The ball is snapped, and it is a short snap, basically right down on the ground, but it is picked back up and thrown downfield to Michael Montiel, who gets a Kofa Kings first down on the 41-yard line. Very interesting turn of events right there, because when that ball was snapped, it didn't even go back a yard. So it was still there, just short of the line of scrimmage, and it was anybody's game. Luckily, a pocket opened up for Leo Koivu, who was able to kind of recover that whole thing, and it worked out for them.
First down here in the second half.
Koivu getting his men in position. Is Hunter Daniels out behind him, and the snap is high, and it's basically a rush for that ball. High snap over the head of Koivu, and it was number 36 for Southwest. Let's get a name on him, because I don't think he is on the starting lineup we have here. But he did slide on his stomach a good 5 yards. I mean, he went in sliding head first, and he did a little army crawl just to get to the ball. It was a little shimmy on his stomach. It's very interesting. But he made it. He got there in time, and it's now Southwest ball on the 25-yard line. And we have Cervantes again. QB hands it off to Nathan Rodriguez, brings it up the field, heads out to the right once he's downfield, and he's brought down just shy of a first down. It is 4th and 1.
That is his.
2nd, and the chains haven't been changed, or the numbers. But we're looking at 2nd and 2. Sorry.
That was the first play of the second half here for the ball carrier Rodriguez.
And it's back again to Rodriguez, who runs wide left, cuts back, still going left, and he's brought down for a loss, it looks like.
Yep.
the Imperial Valley's best oldies on the radio.
It's what I listen to.
Sure, what's going on here? The referees have stopped the clock. The Southwest players are lining up on the 50-yard line. So maybe...
Because we have 6 seconds to go.
Well, then they shouldn't stop the clock. They should go ahead and let the 6 seconds run out and game is over.
I think they're going to give them some room to spike this. No, I guess not. All right, so we got Nathan Rodriguez running out wide right with that ball. And he's brought down, but that is the end of the game right here for Southwest and Kofa. It was 48-6. That is the final score here at Southwest Field on a Saturday night, unlike other weeks. And it's been an interesting game. We will be getting back to stats and highlights of this game after this.
The CB South in Calexico is your one-stop location for ice cold beer, wine, and your favorite beverages. They have a selection of sandwiches, chips, snacks, ice, and flavor lotto, including Powerball and Mega Super Lotto. You can even get fishing bait and a fishing license. The CB South has it all, along with a gas station with diesel and a car wash. Open 24 hours a day. The CB South, located in Calexico at the corner of Cole and Bowser Road.
The Central Union High School District is offering a school bus driver training course to eligible applicants. The course consists of approximately 30 classroom hours and 25-plus hours of behind-the-wheel training. The district will assist potential drivers through the process and will hire eligible applicants who complete all of the necessary requirements and have obtained their bus driver certificate. There is no cost to enroll. Contact the Central Union High School District for more information.
All right. We had a great game tonight. If you look at the fact that Kofa, it was their first game of the season, and Southwest's fourth game of the season. Southwest now 2-2 for the season coming out of this one. And it was very interesting seeing, how a little bit extra training can go a long way in terms of, having a few more games to play, a little bit more experience under your belt, a little bit more time to get all the cobwebs brushed off. And Kofa just couldn't keep some of those snaps up, but hopefully that's something they'll work on, and they'll be back to, redeem the game. Tonight was played on Saturday because we had a lack of officials, and it was interesting to see that about sometime during the third quarter, they actually had to pull an official for an injury, and we went down to four-man crew, which was interesting to see on a varsity game. But things, came back together in the game, and Southwest, really no much of a discussion there. They held their own throughout the game. Logan Younger's, solid QB, and made some good passes, good completions for touchdowns. And Nathan Rodriguez, and also looks like we had Esteban McDonough also with some touchdowns put together with Logan Youngers. So let's look at what we got so far. We had the fifth scoring drive for Southwest. It was a blocked punt, and it was covered by number 37, who brought it back into the end zone. And yeah, it's pretty. You don't get those often, so you better cherish that one. Somebody let them keep that ball. We have Southwest 35-6 at that point. That was the fifth scoring drive for Southwest. Then it was. Let's see. Oh, and the name on that, number 37. We have to give him a name. We can't just say the number. It was Sebastian Espinoza with that blocked punt covered and turned over for a touchdown. And scoring drive 6 now. We had about 5:14 left to play in the third quarter when it was a run-in by number 22, Mr. Esteban McDonough, with an 8-yard touchdown. The point after was good, and they made it 42-6, and that was at, again, 5:14 in the third quarter. And then we had a long run, and it was the 7th drive of the night for Southwest. And looks like it was a 61-yard, oh, no, sorry, not 61, the player number 61, sorry, Seneca Haynes with that one for a 4-yard touchdown. There we go. Mixing up my numbers here. So we have Jon Driffill in just a moment. He's going to bring us some stats, and we're going to talk about, what we saw tonight and what we can expect to see moving forward in this season.
Sands Auto Body has been serving customers in the Imperial Valley for many years now. Their mission is to be recognized as a premier provider of auto body repair services. Sands Auto Body also works closely with you and your insurance company on your collision repair. They're committed to delivering superior quality and customer service by exceeding your expectations. Sands Auto Body thanks you for making them #1 with CarWise.com. Give them a call or stop by 1880 West Euclid Avenue in El Centro.
The original Town Pump has relocated in Brawley at Brownies Diner, offering you the same great steak and more. Open every day except Monday with patio dining, with breakfast and lunch served from 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m., dinner from 4 p.m. to 8:30 p.m., and open Sunday 7:30 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now with indoor dining. For delicious home-style cooking at its best, now there's one location that has it all. Brownies Diner in Brawley.
We all love an expert. We've got a roof expert, a plumber, a great mechanic. The list goes on. Imperial Valley Allstate agent Julie Oliver is your local insurance expert that knows the community. So whether it's protection for your car, home, boat, motorcycle, or more, Julie is here to help. Call your local Allstate agent Julie Oliver today at 760-353-5800. That's 353-5800. Julie says, please stay safe and healthy. You are in good hands. Subject to terms, conditions, and availability.
Welcome back here to Southwest Football Field, where at the end of the game, Southwest dominated the visiting Kings of Yuma 48-6, and the stats show the exact same thing. The only miscue for the Eagles was that final attempt after their 7th touchdown. They weren't able to convert that. Kofa ran the ball 20 times from scrimmages for a total of 8 yards. That's because they were sacked a total of 9 times, and all those sacks have to be counted towards rushing yards. In the second half, Leo Koivu was much better as he completed 8 out of 10 passes to give him 10 for 18 for the game for 98 yards. Kofa, 106 total yards, 5 first downs. They did have the 2 big fumbles. On the other side of the football, Southwest ran it 28 times for 186 yards. 5 for 9 was the duo combination of quarterbacks, Youngers and Cervantes, for 86 yards, giving them 272 total yards, 14 first downs. At the start of the game, Southwest did turn the ball over on their first 2 possessions via fumble and interception. Individually, rushing the football for the Eagles tonight, it was spread out among 7 different ball players. First, the quarterback, Logan Youngers, had 3 carries for 31 yards. Nate Rodriguez had 4 carries, 22 yards, and a touchdown. The workhorse, as it has been all year, Esteban McDonough, the senior, had 17 carries, 131 yards, and 3 touchdowns. Jonah Estrada did get 1 carry, but was tackled 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage. Also, Mantai Cervantes had a carry as a quarterback where he was sacked behind the line of scrimmage for a 6-yard loss. The coach's son, Seneca Haynes, had his 4-yard touchdown run, as he has had other touchdown runs this year. And getting a carry, Derek Mankin had an 8-yard run. He also had a touchdown via the pass. The receptions, 5 receptions among 4 different receivers. Nate Smith had a catch for 8 yards. Jonah Estrada had 2 catches for 37 yards. Esteban McDonough had 1 catch for 18 yards. And the aforementioned Derek Mankin had that 1 catch for a 23-yard touchdown. The 7th touchdown, that was when Sebastian Espinosa fell on a blocked punt in the end zone for 6 points. So all in all, Southwest, a very convincing victory. As I mentioned, they do now head into the most difficult part of their schedule, where they will play Santa Fe Christian next week. And Santa Fe Christian is a very good football team from the coast over in San Diego. And that game that the Eagles will play is at Santa Fe Christian. So they've already traveled to San Diego once to play University City. Not a favorable outcome there. And next week against Santa Fe Christian, very tough game in the proceedings. They'll have a bye after that. And then they'll play Brawley, and we all know how tough Brawley is, followed by Calexico, who is 3-1 on the year. And then they have to go to Palo Verde, play Centro, and then at Imperial. So Southwest is headed into the tougher part of the schedule, but this is a good send-off as they come away with a 48-6 victory.
That's about it. I think we're going to wrap this one up, but we will give you one last scoring update for the Imperial Valley, the games that were going on last night. And we still are waiting for some updates on Palo Verde and Morse, but last we saw it was Palo Verde up over Morse, so we'll check back in on that in just a moment.
Start the day off right by having breakfast at the Broken Yolk Café. Once again, voted best breakfast in Imperial Valley by you, our customer. Thank you. Now remember, Broken Yolk strives every day to bring you great service and great food. Still preparing everything fresh daily. Open for breakfast and lunch 7 days a week from 7 a.m. till 2 p.m. Log on to Broken Yolk Café and join the club or order your meal online. Broken Yolk Café on North Imperial Avenue in El Centro.
The Central Union High School District Board of Trustees and Administration welcomes students back to school at Central Union High School, Southwest High School, Desert Oasis High School, Phoenix Rising High, and the Central Union Adult High School. Welcome back, and thanks to all the teachers and staff as well. Have a wonderful year. A Central Union High School District committed to excellence.
So we are back. KXO AM1230 and on the web on KXOradio.com and on the KXO YouTube channel. We're going to give a scoring update for the Imperial Valley. Last night, it was Valley Center over Imperial 20-7. Vista over Central 42-35. Brawley over Cibola 49-8. Calexico beating Yuma 21-12. And Holtville over Maranatha 42-10. Vincent Memorial 33-13 over Castle Park. And last I saw, it was tonight's game for Palo Verde. They were up over Morse. Let me double check I had that right. Jon Driffill was just saying Morse is actually a really, really, really good team. So we got to make sure that we got this score right, because if it was that score, that is huge for Palo Verde. So yes, I'm double checking. It looks like Palo Verde 13, Morse 0 in the second. And that's the update I got in the middle of this game. So hopefully they were able to pull out of that one and, keep that victory. Looks like also tonight we had a 3 o'clock game actually this afternoon, and it was Saint Jean de l'Ostanak Catholic out of Canada, all the way from the Great White North. And they won 33-14 over Calapat. Tonight's score, the one you're here for, it was 48-6. Southwest over Kofa. This is KXO AM1230. And again, you can find us on the web at KXOradio.com and the KXO YouTube channel. This is Jared Anchondo here with Jon Driffill. We have our engineer, the man with the magic hands behind the scenes. It is Gabe Lemus in the studio. And also behind the scenes, Mr. Kurt Hoffman providing technical assistance. Thank you for being with us tonight. It's been great. It's been a beautiful Saturday night to play some football. And we'll see how the season keeps going for Southwest. They are now 2-2 on the season. And looks like it's going to be interesting.
AM 1230, KXO, El Centro.
Yeah, there's a swell phonograph and some keen records you could dance to.